Hey everyone, Meg here from I Teach Stamping, and today in the craft room we are playing with our Stampin' blends. More specifically, we're bringing in our neutrals, and I'm going to show you how they work with your colors to give you an even wider spectrum of colors with what you already have. So when this product was about to be live and go live, I did a blog post that talked about how to pick your colors if you weren't going to get the entire set. And what I recommended was that you start with 3 colors, you add in 2 neutrals, and then your color lifter. And so I promised a video on why this is so important, and here it is. So let's talk about this. With our colors, we have a wide variety, but then we also have really 2 sets of neutrals and 2 individuals. The 2 individuals we're not talking about today. Those are more for your skin tones. There's an ivory and a bronze that go along with that. I am talking specifically about crumb cake and smoky slate and the full set of them, neither of them individually. And so I'm bringing in just one color right now. This is Calypso Coral, the light and the dark shade edit. So let me show you what I mean. As we go through with our light shade of Calypso Coral, oh, that's such a pretty color. And then we go in with our dark shade, you'll be able to tell the difference, right? And we can blend those 2 colors together, not a problem. But let's start with our lighter shade of crumb cake. Watch what happens when we do a lighter shade of crumb cake with a lighter shade on top of it. It's going to darken it up with a brown undertone. Now let's go through and do it with smoky slate. Oop, I really want the brush in. And then I'm going to go back on top of it with the lighter shade of Calypso Coral. And it's going to bring a gray undertone to it. So as it dries, you can already see the color difference. We have the marker alone, the marker with crumb cake, and then our marker with smoky slate. So it's a way to complete your spectrum, or build out your spectrum, I should say, rather than just having the straight up color. And you can also go ahead and use your darker crumb cake with your lighter Calypso Coral on top. And then for all of these, we can also do darker crumb cake with darker Calypso Coral on top. So if what I had said, ooh, I almost put the wrong cap on. What I had said in a blog post and a newsletter was, if you only create in browns, if you use early espresso, soft suede exclusively, then you'll be just fine going with the crumb cake. If you like to use smoky slate, basic gray, basic black, then you'll definitely want to do some shading with the smoky slate ones. If you create in both like I do, that's why I recommend starting with 3 color sets and 2 neutrals, the smoky slate and the crumb cake, and then your color lifter. All right, so this explains why you can see that we can go through and build out a whole bunch of colors. And remember, we just did this with 1 color set with Calypso Coral. We have all these other colors that we can do this with. So this is why I recommend that you always get your neutrals along with your colors. So I hope you enjoyed today's short little video. Even though the video is short, we covered a lot. It's just a way for you to get more colors out of your initial investment. So again, I'm Meg from I Teach Stamping. To order your blends, you can go to iteachstamping.com/order-SU. Thanks again for watching. If you have any questions about it, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.